We're on to the lucky last, which is race number 8, and this is over 1,400 meters, and you need to get your bets on by 16:35 if you like anything here in race number 8, or maybe you're planning to play a trifecta, quartet, or whatever bet you want to play. Now, the 8th race, at the time of recording, no scratchings. And the way they're betting here, Devon, is 5-1 the field. That tells you what the fixed odds betting market thinks of the race. Now, we're going to have to do our best to try and narrow it down. We're running thus far in the pick 6. We're getting into the last leg. Can we get through? For the place accumulator, I know that you like one horse here, number 6, Duke of Sussex.
Yes.
And on the recent form, looks like possibly the right horse in the race.
Yeah, he's holding solid form in that last 4 starts. And then what I like about this horse is Craig Zaki, he's back aboard.
Yes.
He's ridden this horse, if you go look at his last 3 starts, he's won on him twice. He's back aboard, and I think this horse is capable of winning this race as well. I know it's a big field, it's an open betting race. There are many horses that have chances. But I mean, if you're looking to take a bet like the pick 6, you've got to narrow your selections down somewhere. Otherwise, it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands.
It's already over 1,000. I mean, it's 1,125.
Yeah.
That's far for the show. It's 1,125. So, Duke of Sussex, I like the fact that you mentioned the jockey-horse relationship.
Yes.
The distance record, course and distance record is excellent. 2 starts, a win and a second.
Lucky Udalaka is in great form as well.
Okay, and that last start, when soundly beaten by Vanderbilt, although that was well beaten, it's encouraging to note that Vanderbilt has since come out to win again. So that is a plus as well. So number 6 getting a lot of positives here. I want to try and narrow it down to 3 runners, the pick 6. So, I mean, it's going to cost in excess of 3,000 Rand, 300 some change will be 10%. Let's try and narrow it down to 3 runners. I actually wrote down 4 numbers. I'm going to give the 4 numbers. The numbers that I liked were 6, 7, 8, and 11. 8 was my big roughie in the race because I don't think this horse is a 14-1 shot, and I don't see it staying a 14-1 shot come race time. But number 7, Gallic Tribe, Brett Crawford's runner, and 11, Call Me Master, look to be the obvious dangers to your top choice.
Yes, those form part of my top selection. Excuse me, top selections as well, 7 and 11.
Yeah, because this horse Gallic Tribe, that Cape form could be, what this horse needs. Maybe there's a change of scenery, change of environment, because that Cape form, and they'll be hoping for a pleasing introduction in Gauteng.
Yeah, holding solid form there, can't be ignored.
Yeah, and then 11, Call Me Master. I mean, Robbie said, we speak about jockeys and horses. I mean,
Yes.
have a look at Muzi's record on this horse.
This combination, absolutely lethal.
And this horse will
Form speaks for itself
enjoy a
too.
good pace.
Yes,
I see
yes.
a good pace in the race, 54 kgs. And then I'm gonna do it for the show, right? I'm gonna do this for the show. This horse, Wagash, is then my value pick in this field, because he's a horse that can really go up front, and on his day, he can run all the way to the line. Last time out, he was just caught very late in that race as well. But for the show, I'm going just to narrow down the perm. We're gonna go 6, 7, and 11. For the pick 6. If you're listening in, I mean, obviously you want to include one more run in the pick 6, one more runner. My suggestion will be 8 August. If you had to pick one more horse for the guys that want to play it a bit wider, which horse would you suggest?
Yeah, I think you're pretty much safe for that. I'm agreement with you on number 8, Wakas. If he does get to set the pace, he can run away from them.
Okay.
If we start looking at other horses, it's going to just become bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay, we've tried to narrow it down here, Devon, and in the last leg. I'm jotting down these numbers. Tune into the short list. I mean, if you're listening into race number 8 in this preview, tune into the short list. I will give you the numbers that we've suggested for the pick 6 and the breakdown of that. But it's been an absolute pleasure working with the team at GTV and Devon Governor. Thanks, Devon. Hopefully these numbers that we've suggested fall into place.
Yes, it could be a very good day.
It could be a very good day. I'm expecting fancied results. I must admit, I'm expecting the horses that have the form in black and white to possibly deliver on the day. But listen into that short list where we'll give you our pick 6 numbers and a summary of what we think of that perm. But on behalf of GTV, Devon Governor and myself, Dees Dana, and you have an absolute blast if you're playing at the Vaal. And until we meet again, you take care. Salani Kashle.